this point for spamming. But that has to be easily my 25th person I've banned. Alright, let's use these great balls until I run out of them. Just so we get a good perspective, let's wait until morning for this area. That's a hint. That is called a hint. I'll take it. Well, naturally spawning on Megas. God Mega isn't bad. I'd recommend it if you do need a flying type. Of course, it's weird to see that one get right in my face. I guess I could have just gotten caught out of Worm Atom anyway. Oh well. Take her down. Dang, not bad. Decently tanky, wasn't expecting that. Also, Wild Luxray, but I think we've already filled out many of the requirements for Luxray at this point. Because up until now, we were using one. Yeah. Scary noises. Nothing. Never hurts to check. Now, there is a Pokemon up ahead that I do recommend catching. Especially if any savvy person that knows anything about Sinnoh. If you know the location I'm about to head into, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Ah, yeah. Name of the game is always look for materials if you can help it. Ooh, Dawnstone. The Electrode is known as the Lure of the Hollow, is somewhat different from the Electrode I recall. But its electrical discharges at least are familiar. One false step around it could put you in danger. If you're going to face it, you might consider catching Pokemon that can withstand electricity. It must be difficult being a Pokemon, don't you think? Especially one as irritable as Electrode, then becoming frenzied to boot. So true. It's a tough old life for Pokemon and humans alike. Well, well, Warden Ingo of the Pearl Clan and, oh my, the Galaxy Team grunt from before. You're punching well above your weight to seek out the great Electro Lord of the Hollow. But, by the sheer tenderness of my heart, I'll grant you a trial to see if you're worthy. The greatest obstacle you'll ever face awaits you right here. Battle me if you dare. Absolutely not. Well then, let me tell you the great Melly's take on this whole situation. The frenzy of our nobles is nothing more than a mark of Almighty Sinnoh's favor and protection. Why? Because it makes them stronger. Do I really need to spell out that's a good thing? We must let my lord frenzy as it may to demonstrate to Almighty Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan lives as is, right and good. This may be, dare I say it, the very reason I am here on this earth. What business is it of the Galaxy teams anyway if Electro lets loose a few sparks out here in the mountains? Really, you should do us all a favor and slink back home to that village of yours rather than persist in this folly, and with that, bon voyage. What a selfish outlook. These frenzies cause the Pokemon themselves such suffering. But what is it that you want to do? Press on, let's go. Very well, the tracks ahead will be perilous, but I pride myself on safe driving. To meet Sneasler Shunai, you must pass through here, Wayward Cave. Here you'll find Pokemon like Golbat and their ilk, which are quite at home navigating in the dark. It's quite dim inside, so you'll need to watch your step. Well, this is odd. The torches that light the way through the cave are gone. Could this be Melly attempting to obstruct us? Either way, there's no need for concern. I know my route, and I'll conduct us safely. No darkness nor foul weather will delay us. Onward we roll. Take care not to come uncoupled from me. I recall faintly that I had a partner once. A precious one. Its name escapes me, but I remember that it wielded flames with mastery. If only it were here, I'm sure I would light the way, luring us onward. Please forgive the unscheduled stop. I detect an Alpha Crobat to our right. Under normal circumstances, I doubt its presence would obstruct someone as so competent as you. But given the poor visibility, I propose a track change in the interest of safety. Please follow me. Take care not to come uncoupled from me. I'm starting to recall a man who looked like me. We'd battle and discuss Pokemon, I think. The words "I like winning more than anything else" flashed through my mind just now. We'll soon be arriving at Wayward Cave's exit. Even if the memories themselves have faded, it appears much still lives on in my heart. This is fine progress. We're nearly home free. Wait, could those be? Let me put those torches back where they belong. This darkness could be perilous for the next person to pass through here. I beg your pardon for the delay. I have lit and returned the torches. My safety concerns have been addressed. Ready for departure. If you follow the track marked by torches, you'll reach the terminus of this cave. Alright, so we're going to about face a bit, because since the way's been lit, we can now look for items and Pokemon. Like I said, this is Wayward Cave. What dwells in Wayward Cave, if you remember? Gibble! Which evolves into one of the strongest Pokemon in all of Sinnoh. Garchomp. Also calling them iron ore. I've been playing Minecraft too much. Oh yeah, you have another chance of Barboach in here. I forgot about that. Unless you miss. Alright, alright. I get the idea. Barboach, yet another Pokemon I would recommend because of its typing alone. If Gastrodon isn't your style, Barboach would be a very good option. Oh, don't mind me. Just passing by. Yeah, Wayward Cave is nothing like it would become much later in the series. I theorize that building the cycling road had a lot to do with it. Nature eventually takes its revenge. Professor Laventon told me how you fell to this land from the sky. For my part, I simply found myself one day here in Hisui, a region whose name I'd never heard. All I could remember was my own name. I was still standing there in bafflement when the Pearl Clan came to my aid. I showed a natural affinity for taming Pokemon, which is why I eventually became a warden. But I still wonder what my true purpose is here. But now I've sidetracked us with this talk. Let's hurry onward. Oh yeah, in case you haven't gotten it by now, here's your true chance to capture Heracross. Actually, I could use the experience. Let's go. Fire Punch, more like Fire Axe Handle. Right on the bill. Ouch. Ouch. I still find it amusing how passive-aggressive Psyduck is until you try to capture it. There's just like, ah, hell no! Anyway, yes, I just went there. Most of it is stuff we've already gotten. A lot of the items I'm seeing. I mean, Tumblestone and berries and whatever, yeah, but the hardy grains is like, I already have 1,000,000 of these. Why does it matter? Yeet. And yet another place where we have aggressive Motham. Leaf piles, if you want to farm leaf stones, this is one of the best places to do it. Ooh, sorry, I had a bad itch. Hit it on the horn. An Alpha Motham. Why am I not surprised? If this normal one wants to fight, then fine. I'll try to capture the Alpha. Might as well. Nice. Not bad, not bad at all. No, don't waste an Ultra Ball. What's the big idea? Putting all the torches I spent ages tidying away. Do you get some sort of amusement stomping around and ruining people's noble deeds? Oh, rendering a cave impassable to people who venture inside hardly seems noble to me. Well, this just goes to show that even we wardens don't always see eye to eye. I extinguish those lights for the sake of the Pokemon that in the caves who prefer the dark. But now you lots have put my efforts to waste. If you think I'll just let you saunter ahead to meet Lord Electrode, you're sorely mistaken. The only way you're getting past me is if you defeat my partner Pokemon. How will you proceed, Shunai? Fine. Go, Skuntank, show these louts the true meaning of silent but deadly. Down you go. Listen here, neither I nor Skuntank admit defeat just yet. Our challenge to you still stands. However, I will withdraw to afford Skuntank time to recover. There's no shame in a tactical retreat. It's more of an advance if you think about it. Keep your guard up. We'll be back. What a lively character. You said it. I cannot fathom Warden Melly's intentions, but for now let us press on. Moving on. This is the ancient quarry. The stones used to build the temple atop this mountain were all cut from this place. Whether by humans and Pokemon working as one or by the labor of Pokemon alone, I cannot say. The stones that were left behind should serve to cover us from the gazes of wild Pokemon. Ah, there you are, Ingo. Volo, was it? What is the matter, sir? I wanted to ask about that memory loss of yours. Have you considered that it could have somehow been caused by the space-time rift? I have no cause to think the rift is to blame, but then again, I hardly remember a thing, so it's difficult to say with certainty. I can't remember my own home nor my family if I had any. So, you might do better to pose your questions to Shunai, I think, if it's to do with that rift. Indeed. Well, I do hope your memories return, Warden Ingo. Well, how about you then, Shunai? Do you remember what you saw before you fell out of that rift? Was there anything inside? It was actually a void. Interesting. You see, personally, I suspect that whatever is on the other side of that rift is causing the strange lightning that plagues us. That makes sense. Indeed, I did some digging around and found records indicating that the space-time rift also appeared in Hisui in the distant past. That's why we already had a name for it as it appeared, in fact. Now, what kind of world do you suppose stretches out on the other side of the rift? My guess is that it is Almighty Sinnoh's realm. But then that begs the question, why has the space-time rift reopened when it closed once so long ago? And why would have Shunai fallen through to us? There's just so much we don't know. I fervently hope you unravel this mystery, Volo. I'm sure it would ease people's fears over the frenzies of our nobles. And while you investigate, sir, I'll continue to prioritize the safety of the people living in this world. Oh, I am a mere admirer of ruins and little more. If something needs investigating, then I would entrust that task to Shunai. Until next time, then. Once we're through here, it will be just a little further. Let us move with speed, but not haste. And then here's our first encounter, Bronzor. Bronzor is also aggressive, so keep that in mind. Consequently, its evolution, Bronzong, is also aggressive. Also 69 Ultra Balls. Nice. Backstrike. I would say I could catch a fresh Ursaring, but the thing is, my Ursaring's close to the levels that these ones would be. So not entirely worth it now. But I'll still catch them for data. Might try to get that Alpha Ursaring later. Right on the belly. Little circle on its belly. Like, oh? What happened to my buddy? Bye, buddy. I think I can ignore Luxray at this point. I'm almost level 50 with the Decidueye. It's kind of insane. Sometimes it is that easy just to get a base camp set up. I like it when it is that easy. Yeah, as if we weren't done with these pests either. a dust stone. You would never expect to be able to climb such sheer cliffs as these, yes? But with Sneasler as an ally, it becomes the work of a moment. She is so at home on a cliff face, one might think she knew some secret, some hidden move. What am I saying? Hidden moves? There are no such thing as Sui, surely. Yet I feel as though I was on the cusp of remembering something just now. Just who was I before I became his Sui? If you fell from the sky, you come from another world altogether, most likely. Perhaps a Pokemon battle with you would jog this memory loose. Would you honor me with a battle? Alright. All aboard then! Machoke, prepare for departure. One of the few wardens that actually has Pokeballs. Lystar. One of my personal favorites. Risky, because I'm sending this out against a ground type, but my water type's not looking so hot right now. This does something else in the later games. It's just protect. Or iron defense. I don't remember. It's one or the other. Ah, not that Pokemon. Oh well. Ryu needs to start paying a little closer attention. Too bad you're not a flying type anymore, but the ground type moves aren't going to do as much. I get to go first anyway. That works for me. Unless I miss. Ooh, quad weakness. Yep. Yep. And down he goes. Bravo! Excellent! And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.